8:37, Nashville's Morning News on Super Talk 99.7 WTN. Time for the gang of four amigos. Johnny's here. Johnny's doing a bang-up job this morning, so we'll say hello to Johnny.
Hello, everyone.
Up until now.
Oh, way to go, brother Johnny B.
Yeah.
Bring a little excitement.
Up until now.
Bring a little excitement to your greeting. Look, I'm all up and excited, and you're...
And you were late. And what was I doing? Trying to fill so I would have you on time.
Dan was late? You were late to work
No, I
today?
wasn't late.
You were almost late. You were that close.
Because I walked in and the first thing he said to me is, "Are you running late?"
Whatever.
Were you projecting?
I think he was.
Ken's here. Good morning, Ken.
Good morning, Dan. How you doing? Here's Ken Weaver.
Thank you,
Good morning,
Johnny.
boys. Yeah.
Enough about greetings. Hello, Chris.
Hello.
So Chris has brought a very nice necklace, or no, this is a bracelet.
I got one for Ken, too.
And this is from Kennedy.
Yep.
Your daughter.
Oh,
Thank you for your wives.
For our wives.
For your
Oh,
wives.
little Kennedy, thank you.
Sweetheart.
Does this mean I don't have to go to Kroger to get their flowers?
She said, "I'm going to bail those guys out today."
Thank you, Kennedy.
And you raised her right.
Very much
Thank
apprecited. Well, she clearly knows men already.
Yes, she does. Radio men.
I want to play. I want to play our first ever version of Not a Fan. Remember we talked about this yesterday, where we're gonna ask Chris Hand various questions about whether or not he's a fan of something or not, because he's like not a fan of anything. Chris Hand, Valentine's Day.
Are you going to put me on the spot?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Virginia, if you're listening, turn off the radio. Give me 10 seconds, boys.
Sure.
All right.
We have all the time in the world. It's not a problem. All right.
I can only assume that she's tuned out by now.
Sure.
That she's a good woman who I love very much. No, I don't like Valentine's Day. Do you like Valentine's Day?
What?
Do you like Valentine's Day?
No, this isn't about me. It's about you.
I feel like it's commercialized in Hallmark.
Yep. It is a Hallmark holiday to the nth degree, and if you screw it up, you pay for it for the rest of your life.
I've heard rumors of how it started. Naked priests running through the streets, slapping women with bloody animals to promote fertility.
Interesting.
Is that true?
Naked priest.
Saw it on the internet.
So it must be true.
Must be.
That's all I got.
I got to look that up.
Yeah, Ken, look that up, man, because
The dark origins of Valentine's Day.
just got rather spicy,
It
actually.
does.
That's what I saw.
And disturbing, actually, too.
This is what my research has learned me.
But see, here's the thing, though. So I agree, very commercialized. Johnny, I know you feel the same way. I'm not sure about Ken, but we still do it. We still partake. So if we feel that strongly, then why do we continue to observe Valentine's Day? It's because we know that it doesn't matter what we think. If our wives celebrate it, then we got to celebrate it too.
I think we've been effectively shamed.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, once you've been in court with an ex-wife, you'll always celebrate Valentine's Day, no matter how much you don't believe in it.
Yeah, you don't want to create any more ex-wives.
No, you don't want to go to court anymore, and you'd like to keep your house.
That's exactly.
And your
Yes.
pants.
Yeah, everything.
Everything.
Yes.
And your BMW. We'll move on from there. Anyway.
Well,
Sounds like
Moving
that
on.
one cuts deep.
in our case, it's a Toyota or a Honda, but okay, Dan.
So, just so we're clear, it was a very old BMW.
Oh, okay.
Got you, brother
But it
Dan.
was a convertible. Anyway,
Nice.
moving on.
I knew that was personal.
Yeah, a little bit. Hey, Ken, did you get the origins of Valentine's Day?
Yeah, apparently, according to some internet sites, pagan rituals, priests would slaughter goats and then use their hides to slap women around with them.
See what I'm saying?
How do you know this?
I just
You
know.
look it up.
These are things that I've just accumulated over the years of diving down rabbit holes.
Yeah.
You pick up odd things,
Bloody goats.
and you don't know when you're going to use them. But you know one day it's going to be good to have that in your pocket.
Yes, it will.
But now we're not recommending that you get your significant other a dead, bloody goat for Valentine's Day.
And
No,
you sure
in-
don't say
in-
hit her.
In
No.
this day and age, in the current economic climate, it's much more effective to get an actual goat for milk and cheese.
Yes.
Yeah.
That actually.
A live goat would be far more productive.
Yeah. If you're a prepper or just somebody who likes goats, I thought about getting a goat at one time.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
They're good for lawns.
Yeah, they are. That's why I thought about getting a goat or two.
They'll mow your lawn for you.
Yeah, they sure will. Of course, they'll leave behind some other things. But
I got the BMW instead.
Smart
See, I'm
move.
totally kidding. Now I'm just hooked on this whole BMW thing. So just so we're clear,
She made me take the goat, but she kept my BMW.
I didn't even get the goat, but anyway, or the cat or anything else. No, I'm just, but the BMW, I'm just kidding, actually. I did have a BMW, but it was a family car, and I actually didn't like it all that much, to be honest with you.
Sounds like some copium. I didn't want it anyway.
Copium?
Yeah, when you got a cope,
Oh, yeah.
take a hit of that copium.
Hey, I've got some audio to play.
Hey, I really didn't want all that furniture, honey. I don't care.
You know, I had a girlfriend break up with me one time.
Yeah.
She took everything from my house. She took the silverware. She took the towels.
This was a girlfriend.
A girlfriend.
Why did she take
everything.
your silverware? Or your towels?
She was trying to teach me a lesson. And I didn't learn that lesson that she took all the towels till I was getting out of the shower that day.
Oh, wow.
You didn't notice that everything was missing?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
You don't, like, get a towel before you go into the shower?
No, I went to the closet and they were gone.
Yeah, they're usually hanging on a hook or something.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
That's when you go for the paper towels.
Did you call her and tell her that you wanted your towels back?
Just chalked it up as a loss.
Best thing to do.
Like, okay, I got to ask this
I'll
question.
tell you,
though.
one thing really made me mad, though. I had like a Batman towel from when I was a little kid.
Oh,
and she took the Batman towel. I was like, you knew that one wasn't yours.
Yeah,
that's exactly
that's
right.
willful.
Yeah,
that's
you
definitely
take the other
willful.
towels, I'll let it slide.
Now, is that the worst thing? I've got to ask this. Is that the worst thing an ex has done to you? An ex-girlfriend has done to you?
Yeah, that's it.
So you've never had a car keyed?
No, but it was a Batman towel,
You've never
Dan.
had stuff thrown at you?
Well,
Clearly, I needed to up my game. Cause, you know.
well,
I
he
didn't
didn't
say
answer
having
that
things
one.
thrown at me.
Yeah, he didn't answer that one, man.
Anyway, all right. Hey, you guys know what a Therian is?
Nope.
You
No.
must know what a Therian is.
All right, I'm Googling. What is a
A
Therian?
Therian, well, I'm just going to play this audio for you. A Therian apparently is somebody who identifies as an animal.
Oh.
And so this is,
I call them furries.
or a furry, perhaps. This was on the libs of TikTok.
Okay.
And Murphy Show tweeted this out. And this is so funny. She's got like purple hair or pink hair or something like that. But
Lovely.
But listen to this.
Hi, my name is Asa. I am a member of the ID system, and I'm also a bearded vulture Therian.
A bearded vulture Therian.
Good.
That's the rarest type, if I'm correct.
A bearded vulture Therian.
The most rare that you can
Yeah.
find in the wild.
All right.
I have two questions. One is for other Therians, specifically bird Therians, and the other question is for other systems who have Therian system members. So first question for other bird Therians, what are some things you do that help you feel more connected to your Stereotype?
Your stereotype.
Stereotype.
Your
What in the
stereotype.
world.
Was that the question for other Therians?
That
I
was
don't know
for
if
the-
I don't know if we're qualified to answer.
Well, can you imagine? So this is where my mind goes. These people are so crazy. So if you really identify as a Therian, as a bird Therian, don't jump off a building to see if you can fly. But some of these people are so crazy, you worry about that. Oh, is that
worry.
not funny? Did I go
worry.
just too dark? Because everyone's silent on me.
No, I was just thinking, why are you? I don't know if I'd be stopping them. Oh, you think you can fly? Be my guest.
It's only one way to find out.
As Van Halen said, might as well jump.
There you go.
So these are basically people who believe they are animals.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They identify as.
Yeah. My daughter says that from time to time there are a group of about 30 who show up at her Burger Republic and they sit down, they have dinner and drinks, and they just have a good old time.
Do they request their food in bowls?
No, they don't
Because
do
no,
that.
seriously, like everybody's laughing. I lived in Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh is home of the biggest furry convention every single year.
Yeah.
And all the restaurants in downtown Pittsburgh for this convention will have specials where they'll serve the food in dog bowls for these people.
And do they get on the floor and eat, or
I don't know.
on all fours?
But I know that the hotels offer litter boxes as well.
Goodness.
Are you kidding me?
Swear.
Oh,
I
no.
swear.
No, that would no.
True facts.
No. That's
Boy, this is the new America, boy.
that is too far.
You know, the only thing that would be good about like identifying as a bird is choosing who that you can poop on. Oh, there's Justin Jones. There he is. Bombs away. You know what I mean? Let's move on. Here's more.
Like, I know that for people whose stereotypes are four-legged, they can do quadrobics, and that helps them a lot. But obviously that's not applicable to bird Therians.
No, quadrobics are not applicable to bird Therian types.
Nope, only got 2 feet.
That checks out.
I was going to, what is a quadrobic?
Well, it would be 4 legs, right?
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay.
4 appendages.
Yeah. All right. No, you couldn't do that if you're a bird Therian.
But obviously that's not applicable to bird Therians. I also want to clarify for anyone who doesn't know, quadrobics does not automatically equal Therians. People can do quadrobics and not be a Therian.
Okay.
So that's my first question, how to feel more connected to bird stereotypes. And second question is for systems with Therian alters. Do these alters appear human in our world, or do they appear as their stereotype in our world? Or is it kind of a combo situation? Like we have someone in our system who is both a guy and a vulture at the same time. We don't consider him a Therian because he doesn't consider himself a Therian. He just kind of exists as both of those things at once. Is that how Therian alters work in you guys' systems? Just very curious about how other people experience this kind of thing.
Most people don't because you're crazy and most people aren't. But that is just bizarre.
My big takeaway is that she probably voted for Biden in 2020.
That's safe.
That's a good bet.
I think that's
smart money.
I think that's accurate.
That's definitely a safe bet.
And he's definitely got the Therian vote. So.
He does. You know, that's one of the only major voting blocks that he hasn't been losing support in
The
are
Therians.
the Therians.
Yes.
The purple-haired Therians.
Wow.
So how do you connect with other stereotypes in your day-to-day?
You know, like I connect with most people, I don't.
Well, I heard your I heard your Zero Res commercial, and you're cleaning up Bandit's mess, but that's not very.
It has been.
That's not very pro-Therian of you.
No, in fact, you ought to get on the floor with Bandit and share.
Would that make me a quad Therian?
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah. Get down there and just get right there and down there with Bandit and do my thing.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And watch Amy's reaction.
Film it.
Amy,
film the reaction.
Yes. Happy Valentine's Day.
So I don't know if Virginia has started listening again, but Amy, I need you to stop listening in 5 seconds.
Let's give her a moment.
So in my Zero Res commercials earlier this week, because Bandit's got a problem.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with him, but he's just leaking. I don't know what's up. So anyway.
Poor little fella.
Yeah. And so
he's been watching Biden.
I've been saying, because, when I do commercials and when I try to relate to people. And so in my Zero Res commercials, I've been talking about how Bandit has been having, issues. And she actually made the joke that it's like a health hazard. We need to call Zero Res. And she says, can you just not make our house sound like a house of whores? And, I actually feel kind of bad because that's not what I meant to do. My house is wonderful and it's nice. And, it's not a house of horrors. It's kind of a house of poops right now. Because
the house of poops.
House of poops.
The house of poops.
We all deal with that with the dogs. I went through.
He's a poopy
about
dog.
3 weeks of just diarrhea with Hank.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing.
It happens.
And you know what? I love Bandit, and we don't exactly know what's wrong with him, but we have a carpet cleaner that we use in the house, and so every time Bandit does his thing, which is getting better, by the way, we break out the carpet cleaner. We break out the carpet cleaner and we do it ourselves. But it's just time to call Zero Res. It is weird. I don't know what's going on with Bandit, but we do need to call to get the carpet cleaned.
And they sanitize and get the stains out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Solid.
Hope so. They have before with my other dogs. This is my last dog ever. I'm so done.
Me and my wife, we have 2 dogs, and I swear on a weekly basis, 3 or 4 times, we're going, why did we do this? Why did we sign up for this?
I say that about my kids too. What? Oh wait, you're talking about your dogs? I'm just kidding. Well, it got quiet in here.
Boy, it sure did.
Anyway,
I forgot to, I had one story I forgot to do that I teased in the 8:30. If I
Yes,
could
you do.
do it very quickly.
Yep.
Time to pay respects to who I think was a great American. William Bill Post, the man often credited with inventing the beloved Pop Tart,
Oh, man.
has passed away at the age of 96.
Boy, this hurts.
Get this. They made their debut in 1964 with only 4 flavors: strawberry, blueberry, brown sugar cinnamon, and apple currant. Now, 60 years later, there are between 20 and 30 flavors of the Pop Tart.
Chocolate.
Favorite Pop-Tart flavor?
Not a fan. Totally kidding. Chocolate.
Yeah,
I'm a total chocolate fan.
Chocolate for me. I dip it in peanut butter.
Really?
Yep.
Everybody had the wrong answer.
All right. What's the right answer?
Limited edition Spider-Man from the first Tobey Maguire movie.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
That'd be some blue and some red.
Not a fan.
We would have also accepted s'mores.
All right. Now here's my question. When you guys eat Pop-Tarts,
Yeah.
this is what I do. I used to. I haven't had a Pop-Tart in years. Would you eat the crust first and then get the Pop-Tart, and then I would break it in half, and I would slide the top part and the bottom part apart, and so I would like have the fudgy stuff in the middle, and then I would eat the fudgy stuff.
Yeah.
And then a couple of years ago, I stopped eating Pop-Tarts, but I was doing that up until like the age of 50.
Yeah.
You're a madman.
That's the way to go, Brother Dan.
I loved it.
I've never heard of somebody separating a Pop-Tart.
Yeah, that's something.
Johnny said that he did it too.
I did it
You did it too?
Yes.
So you would take the crust off of the filling.
Yes.
Yeah, I would take the crust off.
That was
I
good.
would toast it, then I'd take the crust off, and then I'd break it in half, and then I'd break it again, so it's like in quarters, and then I would slide the sprinkly part off of the bottom part, and then you got the fudge in the middle. Then you can.
What would you use? A butter knife?
To do what?
Slide the sprinkly part off of the middle.
No, I'm not gonna have to bring in a Pop-Tart, Ken, to show you. Yeah, you wouldn't need a butter knife. You just slide it off with your
shimmy
hands.
it.
Right.
Yeah, it's like an
shimmy
Oreo cookie when you take
Exactly.
the Oreo cookie apart.
Exactly.
You do the same thing with Pop-Tarts.
You don't
man.
use a knife to separate your Oreo cookies either?
No,
I didn't think you were
suppose not.
allowed to do that.
Yeah, I thought you needed a utensil of some sort.
No, not at all.
No.
No.
Interesting.
You can do it with your hands. Be a real man. Come on, do it with your hands.
There's so many things that I could edit out of that Pop-Tart bit and use out of context.
Yes, you could. And you will.
Yeah. So best Pop-Tart. Remember when Brian Wilson was doing the morning show and he threw a conniption fit because the vending machine? Ken, you would remember this.
Yeah, he had a box of Pop-Tarts there in the
Sent to
control room. They're in the booth.
Yeah, it was Brian Wilson. We love Brian Wilson. And so he got mad one day because we were out of Pop-Tarts in the vending machine. Mm-hmm. This was back when the vending machine actually worked. And so he got on there and complained about it. He got on there and complained about it so much, somebody sent him a massive box of Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
To get him to stop talking about it. And so then he never, I don't think he ever finished the box because he got tired of Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
So there you go.